Did you know that Americans eat more bananas than apples and oranges combined? Now imagine this. Over 100 billion bananas are consumed worldwide every single year, and a surprising portion of them don't end up in smoothies, fruit bowls, or lunch boxes. Instead, they're transformed into one of the crunchiest, most addictive snacks you'll ever taste: banana chips. If you've ever grabbed a bag of those golden, crispy slices from the snack aisle and wondered how on earth a tropical fruit turns into something so perfectly crunchy, salty, or sweet, you're about to find out. From the lush green plantations where bananas grow to the massive frying vats and seasoning machines that give them flavor, the story of banana chips is one of tradition, innovation, and deliciousness. Buckle up, because we're taking you on a journey through the world of banana chips like you've never seen before. The fascinating story of banana chips begins long before modern factories and snack packaging. Historians trace the origin of this snack back hundreds of years to southern India, particularly in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. There, locals discovered that thinly slicing green bananas and frying them in oil produced an irresistibly crunchy treat that paired perfectly with tea or served as a quick bite during long days of work. In fact, in many parts of India, banana chips are still made in small roadside shops and sold fresh by vendors, filling the air with the irresistible aroma of frying bananas. Over time, the popularity of this snack spread beyond India's borders, carried by travelers, merchants, and cultural exchange. In Southeast Asia, countries like Indonesia and Thailand gave banana chips their own unique twist, often frying them in coconut oil and tossing them with sugar or spices. In the Caribbean, they became a beloved salty snack that locals would dip into hot, tangy sauces, while in Latin America, banana chips turned sweeter, sometimes coated in honey, cinnamon, or caramelized sugar. Fast forward to today, and banana chips have become a truly global snack, beloved for their versatility. Some people enjoy them salty with just a pinch of sea salt, others prefer them spicy with chili powder, while health-conscious snackers opt for baked or dehydrated versions that retain more of the natural banana flavor. You can even find gourmet banana chips dusted with chocolate, tossed with herbs, or combined with nuts and dried fruit in trail mixes. Beyond taste, banana chips have a reputation for being healthier than many processed snacks. They're a natural source of fiber, potassium, and vitamin C, and when made properly, they offer the satisfying crunch of a chip without the artificial additives you'll find in many other snacks. But how exactly does a banana go from hanging in heavy green bunches on a tree to being a crispy chip in a sealed bag? It all starts in tropical regions where bananas thrive. Bananas are grown in countries with warm climates and fertile soils, with Cavendish and Saba varieties often used for chips. If you've ever driven past a banana plantation, you'd notice row after row of tall, leafy plants with giant bunches of fruit hanging down. Farmers take incredible care of these bananas. In fact, each bunch is usually wrapped in a protective blue plastic covering to shield the fruit from pests, insects, and harsh weather. This may look strange to outsiders, but it's an important part of ensuring the fruit grows perfectly. Harvesting bananas is a skillful process. Workers use sharp knives or machetes to carefully cut down bunches that can weigh over 100 pounds. What happens next is even more fascinating. Many plantations use a cable system that looks like a mini ski lift or train, carrying the massive bunches of bananas across the plantation to collection points or directly to processing plants. This system prevents damage to the bananas and speeds up transportation in environments where heavy trucks can't always move easily. Watching these bunches glide through a tropical landscape is almost mesmerizing, like a moving conveyor belt in the middle of the jungle. Once the bananas reach the processing facility, the transformation into chips begins. The first step is cleaning and peeling. It may sound simple, but peeling bananas on an industrial scale requires specialized machines and workers who move quickly. The bananas are often green and firm at this stage, because ripe bananas would be too soft and mushy for chip making. The peels are collected separately, and in many sustainable factories, they're later used as animal feed or turned into organic compost. This way nothing goes to waste. Next comes slicing, one of the most critical steps in creating uniform, perfect chips. Industrial slicers cut the bananas into thin, even slices at lightning speed, ensuring every piece will fry or bake evenly. Imagine thousands of banana slices flying off a machine every minute. It's a sight to behold. The thickness of the slices can vary depending on the desired style of chip. Thinner slices result in a crispier texture, while slightly thicker slices retain more of the banana's natural chewiness. Now comes the frying stage, where the real magic happens. Large vats of hot oil, often coconut oil or palm oil, are heated to precise temperatures. The banana slices are dropped in, and within moments they start bubbling, turning from pale yellow to golden brown. The aroma that fills the factory is mouth-watering, a mixture of sweetness and warmth that makes you instantly crave a taste. 4 healthier alternatives. Some factories skip deep frying and instead bake or air fry the banana slices, producing a lighter, crunchier snack that appeals to health-conscious consumers. Once fried, the chips are drained of excess oil and move on to the seasoning stage. This is where the creativity of banana chip makers shines. Some chips get a simple dusting of sea salt, while others are tossed in chili powder, black pepper, or even tangy lime seasoning for a bold kick. Sweet versions may be coated with honey, caramel, or chocolate. Flavor tumblers, giant rotating drums, make sure every slice is coated evenly so no bite is bland. After seasoning, the chips need to cool before packaging. Cooling not only locks in crispness but also prevents condensation inside the bags. The packaging process is high-tech and carefully controlled. Chips are funneled into machines that weigh precise amounts and drop them into bags that are immediately sealed to preserve freshness. Many factories use nitrogen flushing in the packaging process, replacing oxygen in the bag with nitrogen to prevent the chips from going stale or soggy. That's why when you tear open a bag of banana chips, the crunch is still as fresh as the day they were made. The final products are then packed into cartons and shipped worldwide, ending up in supermarkets, convenience stores, and online retailers. From farm to factory to store shelves, the journey of a banana chip is a fascinating blend of traditional practices and modern technology. But beyond the process itself, banana chips also carry cultural meaning. In India, they're a must-have during festivals like Onam, where trays of snacks, sweets, and savories are shared with family and friends. In the Caribbean, they're sold on street corners in small paper bags, often served with fiery sauces that test your spice tolerance. In the US, they've become a favorite in health food stores, trail mix packs, and lunchbox snacks, appealing to everyone from kids to fitness enthusiasts. Have you ever opened a bag of banana chips, popped one into your mouth, and wondered how such a simple fruit could transform into a snack so irresistibly crunchy and flavorful? It might seem effortless, just slice, fry, and pack. But the truth is that the journey from farm to factory to your snack bowl is far more fascinating than most people realize. Behind every golden, crispy banana chip lies a story of agriculture, technology, flavor innovation, and even sustainability. Today we're pulling back the curtain and diving into the incredible process of how banana chips are made, revealing every stage from slicing to seasoning, and from packaging to distribution. By the end, you'll never look at this humble snack the same way again. The journey begins in lush tropical plantations where bananas thrive in rich soil and warm climates. Farmers carefully select mature but not overly ripe bananas, since the perfect chip requires a delicate balance between starch and natural sweetness. Bananas harvested for chip production are typically firmer than the ones you slice onto your breakfast cereal. Workers harvest bunches by hand, ensuring that the fruit is handled gently to avoid bruising. Each bunch can weigh up to 100 pounds, and the sheer scale of banana farming highlights how much effort goes into producing the snacks we casually enjoy on movie nights or road trips. Once the bananas arrive at the processing facility, the transformation begins. They are first thoroughly washed to remove any dirt or residues from the farms. Next comes peeling, a task that is far more complex at factory scale than peeling a single banana at home. Industrial machines are designed to remove the skin quickly and efficiently without damaging the soft fruit inside. From there, the bananas move down conveyor belts to the slicing stage. Here, precision is everything. Each banana is sliced thinly and evenly, sometimes less than 2 millimeters thick. Imagine every slice measured with near-surgical accuracy to guarantee that each chip achieves the same satisfying crunch when fried. This consistency is what separates artisanal banana chips from the mass-produced varieties you'll find in supermarkets across the United States. The next stage is where the magic truly begins, frying or drying. As the freshly sliced bananas tumble into bubbling oil, they create a sizzling symphony that signals the birth of something delicious. Depending on the desired style, manufacturers may use vegetable oils like sunflower or coconut oil, which not only cook the chips but also enhance their flavor. Some producers prefer drying over frying for customers who want a healthier, lower-fat alternative. Drying preserves the crunchiness while reducing the oil content, making these chips an increasingly popular option for health-conscious snackers. Before frying, many factories soak the slices in a salt or sugar solution. This quick step not only prevents discoloration but also enhances both flavor and appearance. For those who prefer sweet chips, honey or brown sugar may be added to create caramelized, candy-like textures. For savory lovers, a touch of salt ensures a classic, satisfying taste. Flavoring is where creativity truly shines. Once the chips are golden and crisp, they enter giant tumblers where seasonings are applied. Think of it as the stage where plain chips get dressed up for the party. Traditional flavors like salted, sweetened, or honey-coated remain staples, but modern snack companies are constantly innovating to match changing tastes. Today you can find banana chips dusted with cinnamon, chili powder, or even exotic blends inspired by Asian street food. Imagine tasting a chip coated in tangy barbecue seasoning, or one infused with tropical coconut sugar. Every bag carries a unique personality designed to please different palates, from kids craving sweetness to adults looking for bold, adventurous flavors. In the US market, savory varieties are gaining traction, especially among snackers searching for an alternative to potato chips. Packaging might seem like a simple final step, but in reality, it is one of the most important stages in the entire production process. Freshly flavored chips are cooled before being sealed inside moisture-proof bags. These bags are designed with cutting-edge technology to lock in freshness and prevent the chips from turning soggy. In factories, high-speed machines weigh and fill each bag with precision, ensuring that no customer feels shortchanged. Packaging is also where branding comes to life. Bright colors, catchy taglines, and all-natural or gluten-free labels speak directly to health-conscious American consumers who often reach for banana chips as a guilt-free snack. The entire goal is to make sure that when you rip open a bag weeks or even months later, the chips taste just as crisp and flavorful as the moment they left the factory. Of course, no product hits store shelves without strict quality control. Every batch of banana chips undergoes detailed inspection before distribution. Teams of specialists test the chips for crunchiness, flavor, oil content, and even color consistency. Machines scan for imperfections, while trained tasters ensure that the seasoning is balanced and enjoyable. Packaging is also inspected to confirm that seals are airtight and labels are accurate. This level of detail may seem excessive, but it's what guarantees that every bite you take feels fresh, flavorful, and safe. Only after passing these rigorous checks are the banana chips stored in climate-controlled warehouses, awaiting distribution to grocery stores, convenience outlets, and even online retailers across the U.S. But what makes the story of banana chips even more interesting is the growing focus on sustainability. With snack consumption on the rise worldwide, banana chip producers are under increasing pressure to adopt eco-friendly practices. In fact, the industry has implemented several groundbreaking initiatives. For example, farms recycle thousands of tons of ropes and plastic bags used for wrapping banana bunches each year. Solid waste such as banana stalks and other byproducts is repurposed into organic fertilizers, reducing landfill waste and creating a circular farming system. Factories are equipped with water-saving filters that reduce usage by up to 70% during the washing process. Many producers have also cut chemical pesticide and fertilizer use in half, turning instead toward natural methods of pest control and soil enrichment. Renewable energy is on the rise as well, with solar power now playing a major role in powering production facilities. These steps not only protect the environment but also reassure eco-conscious American consumers who increasingly look for sustainable labels when making purchasing decisions. Beyond sustainability, banana production contributes directly to wildlife preservation. The industry has dedicated thousands of hectares to forest reserves, creating safe habitats for native plants and animals while offsetting carbon emissions. Cleaner air, healthier soil, and reduced erosion are just a few of the benefits these initiatives bring. In fact, more than 99% of banana farms involved in large-scale chip production have achieved major environmental certifications. This means that every bite of a banana chip doesn't just satisfy your taste buds. It also reflects a global effort toward responsible farming and cleaner production systems. Think about it. A simple snack that many of us grab without a second thought is actually tied to global agriculture, advanced technology, consumer psychology, and environmental protection. It's a product that connects farmers in tropical regions to families enjoying snacks in the U.S., bridging cultures through flavor and crunch. The next time you open a bag of banana chips, you'll know that behind that satisfying bite lies a story of hard work, innovation, and sustainability. And maybe you'll even appreciate how something so small can represent such a big world. So, whether you prefer them sweet or salty, fried or dried, banana chips remain one of the most versatile and beloved snacks available today. They're not just an alternative to potato chips. They're a symbol of how food industries are adapting to healthier, more sustainable, and more flavorful demands from consumers. And that's why this golden, crunchy treat has earned its place as a staple in pantries across America.